Simmons slamming for two.
But here comes Richardson in the passing lane again. The alley-oop to Ben Simmons. Ivo loses the handle. Tim Frazier underneath again. More contact. And Ben Simmons. Game earlier this year. Always good to see the Fab Five support Detroit Athletics.
Not that he'd want to stop them. I mean, they were teammates, right? Wow. How about Tobias? Simmons slamming for two as he got
their ankle.
Simmons, that was nicely done.
Couple of games at Liacourse.
Simmons cramming
for nearly 30 games. Simmons intercepts on the exchange for the flush. Dame ball handling, trying to avoid Simmons, who finally tipped it away.
Coming out of Turkey. Stolen in the backcourt by Simmons. And he jams it home.
A nice defense by Kyle O'Quinn. Beautiful pass by Courts. Scored from beyond the arc. It's a lob for Simmons. He threw it in reverse. The only title team in Cleveland franchise history. That's a great look. I'll tell you what, Joel Embiid, a fine.
Off of his foot. It's picked up by the Sixers. Simmons, beautiful. Ben Simmons. Simmons gets a run.
Here is Embiid. He had his back to the basket and we.
Just because.
Harper grabs a loose ball, goes to Simmons.
Yeah, this is
by Josh Richardson, who's in the Sixer backcourt with Ben Simmons, who is flying once again. And up three, rolling in. Nice job to get it to Simmons, who threw it down. Beautifully done between.
Rosen got a bit too ambitious, turned it over. Simmons, like a bull, to the. I'm saying like you said.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No. I'm up top, Simmons.
And last summer's second round. Nice look by Horford, always the good pass.
Bring it.
Simmons again. That's how good he was defensively, was his conference's defensive player of the year. Well done by Ben Simmons.
Harris silent so far.
Harris feet inside and Simmons is left open.
Simmons tracked by Morris. He can forget it. Ben's for the timeout. Simmons, does he get the steal? He's ahead of Barrett, and he slams for two. For Joel Embiid. Ennis encountered it, and there was a turnover. Leave it to Matisse Thybulle. Up for Simmons, who slams for two.
Play him. He's got the 2 field goals in the paint.
Simmons just was dealing with a chronic respiratory disorder, but we wish her well and her help. And hey, I also found
minutes. It's going to be a breakaway for Simmons to get us started. Ben missed their first 7 from the floor. Beautifully done. Korkmaz, and you said it earlier. And here come the Sixers flying again. The lob for Simmons, who slams. Percentage.
Big one-time Indiana Hoosier working on his game.
Ben Simmons.
For the 76ers. 2 of them have led to buckets. Let's see, 3.
Sixers in transition. Thybulle gives it up. Simmons hammers it home. On the move. Harris gives it up. Simmons, a two-handed jam.
Hell doesn't want to hear any of it. Simmons running the floor. Compliments of Ennis. Simmons an opportunity here. He's got the smaller Drew Holiday, and he took advantage.
Embiid and Richardson for Philadelphia. And the lob goes inside to Simmons.
Ben Simmons. Stand up in your living room too. Richardson for Simmons. Richardson to the paint for the lob to Simmons.
26, and Embiid has 23. They lob it up, and with one hand.
That's for sure.
They've admitted themselves now.
For Simmons, who slams.
here in the first quarter. Trey Burke checked in. Nice feed inside. Simmons with the has been pretty stellar this year, hasn't it? Oh, he's a terrific defender. Oh, wow! Bring it.
He might have qualified.
Big Ben! Boom! Richardson up for Simmons, and he's got the step back 3, the side step 3.
He threw it away to Simmons. Doncic allowing Ben to fly by, and just like that,
scoring more than 15 points. They haven't needed much scoring out of him this year.
With the bench, I mean, the starters on the bench.
Simmons.
Yeah, he gets there.
But it's tipped away.
Oh, you got to get out and run, guys. Get back.
guarded away by Simmons, who leads the NBA in steals, all the way in, and he slams for two.
Smaller Holiday, just keep moving. Yeah, that's why they ran that pick and roll against.
A puzzle to solve here because he's got Kyrie Irving, Dinwiddie, and LeVert. Boy, a major slip.
Simmons with a kick out. They go back to him on a low block. He's so strong and
in a variety of different ways, Zach.
So can Ben Simmons.
Like they are now a read and react offense.
Look at Simmons just shoves Markkanen, who's pretty strong himself, out of the way, and then
shooting from the perimeter. Like it takes guts to go out on that line, and I think he's going to get there.
Thibault with a great save to Horford, and now Simmons another. Simmons penetrates and finishes. It's not going to change over the next 3 days. Harris, no, and there's Simmons with the follow slam.
Keeping it alive. It looks like he's the beneficiary.
Simmons slams it. Here's Simmons for the slam. Bullock turned it over. Here comes Simmons, left-handed slam.
Look at that basket. He's not looking at the hoop.
Here comes Simmons.
Simmons underneath.
Off the feed from Thibault.
So you can see them trying to save a little bit.
And that's one way to beat it. Horford. Kuruc overplaying Simmons. He sheds him and slams. Reverse. It's the most points he's scored in the NBA. That's fine. Simmons rolling to the rim and the nets.
And has scored 20 plus in 5 straight games. Oh, Simmons tried to throw it down and got a...
Here's Simmons, gets around Howard, inside Ben Simmons. Simmons breaks it up, another steal. Adjusting, flushes down the other end.
I ran into a legendary boxer, Philadelphia owned.
Denying and playing the passing lanes. I think it encourages everyone else. See a little bit of a matchup zone here.
Nope. Go up by 2. Simmons into the lane, to the basket for the jam by Simmons. Ben gets the dribble going and slams another one. Korkmaz outside the ring. Puts it up, and Simmons with a... Neto. Lob. Simmons dunks.
By Tobias, lucky to get that one back.
Boy, Milton had a great first half. He gives to Simmons for the jam.
Simmons trying to get downhill. They build a wall against him. Simmons with the follow on him. Smart tried to take the charge. Simmons, nice. Horford on the drive. Simmons with the offensive rebound and stick back. Ben for it.
He could have had a pass and a dunk.
And Simmons punching it over Tice.
Here's Embiid. Finds Simmons underneath. Easy slam dunk.
28.5 points in the first quarter. They're also top 5 in differential. And wow, Simmons.
Run your second unit, poised, under control, a winner. Simmons, absolutely a guy who's your wingman. Literally, get it? Wingman.
Simmons.
To his neck, too.
And coming in with neck stiffness. Oh, how about...
Well, when you're going to play young, you got to match his energy. He's going to crash every time. Ooh.
Oh, beautiful slip.
Harris tries to drive on Trez, instead finds Simmons for a two-handed.
Set it up. Jimmy Butler's come on along with Donovan Mitchell. Here. And a steal. The league leader in steals in Ben Simmons. And he takes the distance. In 4th place in the East. Oh, what a pass. What a... Paul for Simmons. Nice pass for here, and Simmons with the finish. The Hawks now. Tatum for 3. It's put down. Simmons hit the dribble as he tried to put him. Oh, Jokic over the head for Simmons. What a beautiful.
More than 20. And the Pacers got the good win against the Nets, and that's Simmons down the lane.
Independence Blue Cross Fearless play of the game. We thank you so much. Here's Simmons on the swipe and the solo.
Well, you know, it's funny. I got a text from Corey Bennett, one of the ex-head trainers for the Washington Wizards.
Well, nothing like being the main guy out there. That means that everybody in the opposing locker room has already talked. Ooh, nice finish.
Indeed.